All right, I'm going over your homework on page 141 through 142 and 145 to 146, unit 14, direct variation. So on page 141, let me zoom out just a smidge. Shh. The amount Ricky charges for his lawn service varies directly with the number of hours it takes to complete the job. So varies directly with the number of hours that it takes to complete the job means I need to make a proportion. If Ricky charges $112.50 for a 3-hour job, dollars always goes over time or money over everything. How much money will it take for a job that takes 5 hours? This is how much he would charge for it. So I take the $112.50 and then I put 3 hours over here, and then it gives me 5 hours. So I need to put a 5 down here, and I'm going to put my y up here because it's always y over x. Okay, so this is the y. And when I'm solving these proportions, I can find a unit rate from top to bottom or bottom to top, or I can cross multiply and divide. I like to cross multiply and then divide by 3. So with my calculator, we can use Desmos. Hold on, let me open up Desmos. So I'm going to take 112.50 and multiply by 5. That's 562.5. So 562.5 now gets divided by 3, and my answer is 187.50. So I go back to my work. Uh-oh, my camera froze. Hold on. So this is 187.50. Okay, the next one. It says, while traveling to Florida, June records the number of miles traveled for different time intervals. Which best describes the constant of proportionality? This is the constant of variation. This is the y over x. This is my m, which is my slope, or k, or this is my coefficient of x. Lots of names here. My time is my x column. My distance is my y column. I need to keep a hold of my pen. I need to take any y and divide it by x. So once I do 35 over 30, which should be the same as 70 over 60, which should be the same as 105 over 90. I need to simplify that fraction and choose one of these answers. Number 3, the number of inches a bungee cord stretches varies directly. That means I need a proportion. With the number of pounds it holds. One cord stretches 12 inches when a 30-pound object is attached to it. Which table best represents this relationship? As a rule of thumb here, they give you 2, 4, 6, and 8 for inches. Make your own table. Come down here to the bottom. Make your own table. Inches, pounds. What do they give you? 12 and 30. Put that in your own table. 12 and 30. Then look at the numbers that they have here and try and repeat some of them yourself. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. How do you get from 12 to 2? How do you get from 30 to blank? Whatever the rule here is, you're going to apply that rule to down here, and then you'll double it to get to 4, and then you'll triple it to get to 6, and then you'll quadruple it to get to 8. So this times 2, this times 3, and this times 4. And you're going to do the same thing down here. So whatever this rule is, how do you get from 12 to 2? You're going to do the same thing here and get an answer, then times 2, then times 3, then times 4. One of your answers should be up here somewhere. Number 4. Jimmy sells cookies in bags of half dozen cookies for $4.50. If a half dozen is $4.50, don't forget that 1 dozen is 12 cookies. So a half dozen is $4.50. The cost varies directly to the number of cookies, obviously, because that's what we're talking about here. Which package and price is equivalent to Jimmy's pricing? So I need to make my own table again. I need 12 cookies, 15, 20, and 30. Come down here, make a table. I've got cookies. I got cost. Half a dozen is half of 12, which is 6. I like to make it a rule of thumb and make a ratio table and get 3 cookies so I know what half of 6 is and half of that. And the 3 will also help me get the 15 and the 30. And then I also want to know about 2 cookies. So if I go from 6 to being $4.50, how do I get from 6 to 3? Divide by 2. So 4.5 divided by 2, Desmos, because work smarter, not harder. 4.5, clear. 4.5 divided by 2 is 225. So that's how much it is for 3 cookies. And then how do you get from 6 to 2? You divide by 3. So 4.5 divided by 3 is, should have cleared this out, 4.5 divided by 3, 150. Now that I have 2 cookies and the price for 2, I could find the price for 20, I could find the price for 30, I could find the price for 15. Let me give you more of a visual of what that would look like. So, cookies and cost. They give me 12. No, they don't give me 12. They give me 6 is $4.50. So if 6 is $4.50, how do I get from 6 to 12? Double. 450 times 2 is 9. Now I want to go to 3 and 2. So this is half. This is half. This was 225. And then from here to here, divided by 3, this was 150. So I could do 20 cookies. I could do 40 cookies. I could do 30 cookies. What's another number they gave me? 15 cookies. How do you get from 3, oops, I put 3, to 15? Multiply by 5. So whatever you do here, you must jump and do here. 2 to 20. Well, from 2 to 20, I'm just moving a decimal place over. So then how much would 20 cookies cost? So your job now is to find out how much 20 cookies cost, how much 15 cookies cost, how much 30 cookies cost, 20, 15, 30, and how much a dozen costs. I should already cross that out because I did my dozen already. That ain't it. Wrongity wrong. All right, number 5. If y is directly proportional to x and y is 84 when x is 7, what's the value of x when y is 156? This is important, this is important, this is important. Directly proportional, make a proportion. Y over x. They give me 84 over 7. And they give me 156. They don't give me another x. You can find a relationship between 84 and 7, or you can cross multiply, then divide by 84. two ways. 84 divided by 7. Then what? Take that number and divide by 156. Or you can do 156 times 7 divided by 84. This will always get you the correct answer, y'all. So I won't steer you wrong. All right, page 142. It takes Kendrick 20 minutes to travel 5 miles. There's a rate there. To school on his bicycle, which correctly shows the relationship between the distance Kendrick travels and time. Okay, so I've got time and I've got distance. 20 minutes is 5 miles. I need 15 miles. I need 4 miles. Oh, it just asked the rate per minute. This is quick and easy. Miles per minute. We read left to right, top to bottom, so it goes miles per minute. I'm doing this extra stuff for no reason. 5 miles over 20 minutes equals y miles in 1 minute because I need that unit rate. So I could cross multiply, then divide. All right, number 2. The number of donuts produced by a machine is directly proportional to the time the machine runs. So it's donuts per minute, it looks like. Directly proportional. I want to know about 45 minutes. Make a proportion. Donuts per minute. I got 380 donuts and I want 20 minutes. How many? I'm sorry, I want 45 minutes and I don't know what this value is. All right, 2 quantities, x and y, are related such that y varies directly with x, proportional. If the graph of this relationship contains the point -3, 2, which ordered pairs also belong on the graph? Make a table, x and y. This -3, 2 is in x form and y form, x, y coordinate pair. So I need 9, 0, -12, 21, and -36. So I'm going to put -3 and 2 here. I'm also going to put 9. I'm also going to put 0. I'm also going to put -12. I'm also going to put 21. And 36. Now that's just for my x values here. I also need something for the y values. Make a new table. Lots of work here. X, y. -3, 2. Look at the y's. I need -6. I need -1. I need 11, -10, and 24. 2 of these points are going to match 2 of these answers over here. Could be from each table. Could be 2 in one table. Could be 2 in this one over here. I don't know. Number 4. An auto mechanic's pay varies directly with the number of hours worked. The mechanic makes $765 for 9 hours. Which table best represents the mechanic's pay? Look at all the hours. I would find out how much he gets for 1 hour. Hours, pay. Boom, bam, 765, 9 hours. How much is it for 1 hour? Divide by 9 on the right, divide by 9 on the left. I'll finish here on the next video.